No
Everybody
parking
ready?
in front of that. I said,
Good evening. The time is now 6:31. I will call the August 4th meeting of the Common Council of the City of Lawrence to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is roll calls of members and the determination of quorum. Let the record reflect, we have, is that 8 counselors? Is Giles on video? No, 8 counselors present, and that we do have a quorum. This meeting has been properly noticed, and copies of the agenda are at the back. For citizens wishing to speak during citizens' comments, please use the sign-in sheet located at the back of the room. Next agenda item is comments of council members and special recognitions. Do we have any comments, special recognitions, or resolutions this evening?
Mr. President,
Yes, Councilor Wells.
I have a, excuse me, I have a question for the administration, either with your permission, under administration comments that can be answered. My understanding is that the administration has retained a private accounting firm to basically do a pre-audit for the State Board of Accounts audit. And I'd like to know if that audit has been completed, and if so, we would like to see the results. Thank you.
Thank you. If the administration would like to answer, you can answer that during administrative comments. Do we have any other comments from councilors this evening? Alrighty, we will proceed with the approval of minutes of the irregular meeting of July 16th, 2025. Are there any questions or corrections to the minutes? I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of July 16th, 2025. So moved. Thank you, Councilor Jennings. Do I have a second? Thank you, Councilor Robinson. We'll now proceed with the vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please signify by saying nay. Let the record reflect that there is an 8-0 vote to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of July 16th, 2025. The next agenda item is signing of vouchers, approval of claims, and authorizations of payment. Do we have a motion to approve the signing of vouchers this evening?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Councilor Crone. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Councilor Jennings. Any further discussion? We'll proceed with the vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please signify by saying nay. Let the record reflect that we have an 8-0 vote to approve the approval of claims and authorizations of payment. The next item on the agenda is reports of committees. Do we have any reports from our committees this evening?
yes, Ms.
Yes, Councilor Freeman.
Okay, so we had the public safety meeting this evening, and we looked at the proposal, and it has been tabled until August the 20th at 5:30 p.m.
Thank you, Councilor Freeman.
Okay, and I have a report from the Administration Finance Committee. We discussed proposal number 4, 2025. There was a motion made to recommend to full council. It was second and unanimously approved to move to full council for consideration.
Thank you, Councilor Chavis. The next item on our agenda is unfinished business. Proposal number 3, 2025. Madam Clerk, could you please read the title of that into the agenda, into the record?
Proposal number 3, 2025, an ordinance of the Common Council of the City of Lawrence, Indiana, amending Title I, Article 2, Chapter 5 of the Code of Ordinance of the City of Lawrence, Indiana.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. This ordinance was originally introduced to the council at the June 18th, 2025 council meeting and was referred to the Public Safety Committee for consideration for recommendation. that consideration was tabled, so we will move on to the allocation of assignments to Park and Recreation. The next agenda item, like I said, is for assigned to Parks and Recreation Committee. This item was originally introduced to the council on June 18th and was referred to the Parks and Recreation Committee for consideration and recommendation. The Parks and Rec Committee met July 2nd, and that item continues to remain under review by the committee. Do we have any questions or comments? The next agenda item is unfinished business proposal number 4, 2025. Madam Clerk, could you please read the title of that ordinance into the record?
Proposal number 4, 2025, an ordinance of the Common Council of the City of Florence, Indiana, imposing a municipal wheel tax and motor vehicle license excise surtax, and creating the City of Lawrence Wheel Tax Fund and the City of Lawrence Motor Vehicle License Excise Surtax Fund.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. This proposal was originally introduced to the council at the July 7th, 2025 council meeting for a public hearing and was continued to the July 16th council meeting. Following the reopening and closing of the public hearing at the July 16th council meeting, this proposal was referred to the Administration, Budget, and Finance Committee for consideration and recommendation. The Administration, Budget, and Finance Committee met earlier and took the following action: gave a favorable recommendation. Do any councilors have any questions or comments?
Mr. President,
Yes, Councilor Wells.
just refresh my memory, how much would this cost each individual, or for each individual vehicle, I guess? Do we have that number?
Not more than 20
Mr. President, yeah. May I answer?
Yes, Councilor Crum.
So it is maximum $25 personal vehicles and maximum $40 each commercial vehicle.
Okay, thank you.
Do we have a motion for proposal number 3, 2025?
I'll make the motion to approve.
Thank you, Councilor Chavis. Do I have a second?
Second?
Thank you, Councilor Jennings. We'll now proceed with the vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, please signify by saying nay.
Nay.
All right, we will now proceed with a roll call vote. Councilor Wells?
Nay.
Councilor Chavis?
Aye.
Councilor Robinson?
Aye.
Councilor Kramer, aye. Councilor Jennings?
Aye.
Councilor Freeman?
Aye.
Councilor Crone?
Aye.
Councilor Mazur?
Aye.
Let the record reflect that proposal passes with a 7-1 vote. And that is proposal number 4. The next item on the agenda is new business. The consideration of the mayoral veto for the resolution number 6, 2025. Madam Clerk, would you please read the title of that resolution into the record?
Resolution number 6, 2025, a resolution of the Common Council of the City of Lawrence, Indiana, concerning retention of Stone Municipal Group as municipal advisor.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. The deadline for the mayor's approval has passed per the statute and city code of ordinance. Therefore, this resolution is deemed vetoed, and I ask the councilor for a motion and vote to override the veto.
I'll make the motion to override the veto.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Councilor Chavis. Thank you, Councilor Wells. We'll now proceed with the vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, please signify by saying nay. Let the record reflect that the consideration of mayoral veto for resolution number 6, 2025 passes unanimously. The next agenda item is comments of the administration. Do we have any comments of the administration this evening?
Yeah, good evening, thank you. Greg Goodnight, Chief of Staff, City of Lawrence. Just want to clarify, you're just passing of resolution number 6 on the mayoral veto. There was not a veto. The mayor did not veto that. The statute restricts the council's ability to make additional appropriations after passing the budget without a recommendation from the mayor's office. Indiana Code 6-1.1-17, after the passage of the appropriation ordinance, the budget, the city legislative body may, on the recommendation and only the recommendation of the city executive, make further or additional appropriations by ordinance. So the appropriation you made for the stone contract was inappropriate. You did not follow your own city council guidelines. Your city ordinance provides that approval of the Board of Public Works and Safety should be obtained prior to the council's consideration. The statement of work did not include the following provisions: an E-Verify clause required by statute. It did not contain a non-discrimination clause as required by city ordinance, and it did not include a non-appropriation clause as required by city ordinance. This is what you just passed as a city council. And also, when it was presented to the mayor, the statement of work was not attached to the resolution. With all that being said, you've have this interest, we'll see where it ends, on hiring the stone group to come in and help with the budget procedure. I hope you've vetted him carefully, this group carefully. I went through 5 of the audits that they received from the State Board of Accounts. The one from 2012, I'll read verbatim. This was from the State Board of Accounts. Deposit reconciliations of the fund balances of the bank account balances were conducted. However, the reconciliation did not balance. The general city reconciled bank account was $5,369 higher than the fund balances of December 31st, 2012. Depository reconciliations of the utility fund balances of the bank account balances were conducted. However, the reconciliation contained errors. The wastewater utility had deposits totaling almost $35,000 that had not been posted to the ledger at December 31st, 2012. The stormwater utility had a bank service charge of almost $12,000 that had not been posted to the December 31st, 2012 as well. Last one, in the same audit from 2012, I mind you, as reported, this is the State Board of Accounts, again, verbatim, as reported in previous audit reports to the city. So this was an ongoing situation. A temporary loan of $250,000 was made in 1998. Again, this is from a 2012 audit, from the Cumulative Capital Improvement Tax Levy Fund to the Fire Fund. As of the date of this report, that loan has still not been paid. A second loan was made on June 13th, 2003. Again, this is 2012. From the Cumulative Capital Improvement Tax Levy Fund to the Fire Fund in the amount of $500,000 per Resolution 03-16. Although the resolution states that the loan is to be repaid by December 31st, 2003. Again, this is in 2012, 9 years late. As of the date of this report, this loan is still outstanding. I'd be happy to share copies of this with you if you're interested. Back to your question, Mr. Wells, what was that?
My understanding was that you hired, or the administration, I'm sorry, hired a independent accounting firm, and I was just curious if that has been completed, and what the results were.
Yeah, we discussed that at the last meeting. I have not read the report myself, but I will definitely get you a copy of it.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Any other questions?
Council President, I'd just like to make comment, please.
Yes, please.
So thank you for sharing all that. I think in all fairness to Stone Municipal, we'll give them the opportunity to come forward and to address.
It's in the report, his.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll give them an opportunity to come forward and address those things, specifically being, 13 years ago since the report. I'd like for them to speak on their own behalf. I think that's only fair. Secondly, there were definitely opportunities, as been discussed previously, to make some amendments to that. We've done that on multiple occasions for contracts and different things that have been brought forward to us as a body. And so part of being a partner with the city, not everything that the administration has presented to us has been 100%, but we have agreed to make amendments, and we make those amendments. So there's still opportunity for us to do that. So I just want to put that on the record.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Councilor Chavis.
Any other questions for me? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. The next agenda item is new business resolution number 7. Madam Clerk, would you please read the title of the resolution into the record?
Resolution number 7, 2025, a resolution of the Common Council of the City of Lawrence, Indiana, adopting the 2024 Marion County Multi-Hazardous Mitigation Plan.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. On behalf of the Common Council, I am referring proposal number 7, 2025, to the Public Safety Committee for consideration. The next agenda item is citizens' comments. Citizens' comments shall be limited to 3 minutes. If any citizen wishes to speak, please approach the podium, state your name and address for the record. If you would like to speak, please approach the podium and state your name and address for the record. I missed an agenda item, it's my fault. We went back to it.
Daniel Rapp, 5718 Wallingwood Drive. Topic, Common Council minutes and the Common Council video that normally gets posted out on YouTube or on the City of Lawrence webpage. And I was looking at the 7 July Common Council minutes, because that's the last ones that actually been approved and posted. And I noticed a statement at the, underneath the signatures on it, a statement about the verbatim and summary type information, except for the voting on the minutes. And it was the verbatim referring to the discussion and conversation that goes on. And I'll put it this way, what I thought the conversation was about the wheel tax, which was a public hearing meeting, did not jive with what I thought I heard here in the room. And along with that, for some reason, there were technical difficulty with the video. And that was only posted on the Common Council page where you get to view the agenda, and it came up and said, technical difficulty, failed to record or YouTube this meeting. So there is no verbatim what took place at that meeting. Bottom line, I asked a question. Why, you got the statement about verbatim and summary information, why isn't the video of the meeting also referenced within the minutes? And simply say, the minutes, the meeting with video, you can view it out there on YouTube or on the City of Lawrence webpage. And if there is a technical difficulty with it, state it in the minutes. Put it underneath the signatures like you do the verbatim. And I simply asked the question, why hasn't that been happening? Surely, people are smarter than I am. But I would like to see that done. So that if there is technical difficulty, it's in on the minutes somewhere and everybody gets to see it and will know about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Would anyone else like to speak? That's a wrap. That is adjourned.